HUGS, Helping Households Under Great Stress, is a registered charity that was set up in 2004 in response to the increasing number of anti-terror arrests across the country. HUGS provides important financial, practical and emotional support to families devastated by the arrest of a loved one under the UK anti-terror legislation. Our support is extended to individuals who have not been convicted of any terror offences but are detained without trial, awaiting extradition or subject to a control order. Despite the huge financial strain on many families, the emotional and physical trauma is far more devastating on detainees, their wives and their children, as we will see in the rest of this video.
Terrorist police stormed his house at about 5 o'clock in the morning, and they went to the upstairs bedroom where they were sleeping and went into the room and started beating him, punching, kicking him and all that. They put him in such the position and they said, "Where's your God now?"
I don't know anything. The secret against me. He told me secret. I can't give to you.
So they haven't told you what it is?
No, I don't have try, no charge. For no try, for no charge, for too many reasons. I won't take my life. I carry with me razor every time.
You carry a razor with you?
Yeah, I done this before. I opened my van last year's inside the police station.
Can you explain what happened?
I go inside the police station in the toilet. I have 100 tablets, psychiatric medication, sleeping, ametramine, ketayabine, too many tablets, razaban, too many. I take the tablet, the water, after I open this fan with the razor, like this, 5 centimeters, I go inside, and this one, and I go sleep, I don't know, I find myself 3 days, wake up after 3 days, and he find the blood, I lose 5-6 liters. I don't want to control order. I want to kill myself.
بكتاب الله نتلوه صباحا ومساء كم تذاكرنا زمانا يوم كنا سعداء بكتاب.
Civil libertarians say this hardline approach to counterterrorism has deeply affected the lives of many, including Faraj Hassan. Hassan has been in and out of prison since 2002. He lives under a control order and the constant threat of deportation to Libya.
Control order basically is something only being used for Muslims in this country, where if you a person was suspected, if there was any suspicion that you have whatsoever, then you have to be under the control of the government, because they cannot take you to court or they cannot charge you with anything. So you have to be under their control. They sometimes impose a curfew, a very long curfew, and sometimes they give you 12 hours, same as myself. So in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, whenever I want to leave, I have to use this device to press this blue button and speak to the immigration officer or the monitoring company, tell them I am going to leave. They have to trace me by this tag. Obviously they got this tag connected with the satellite, They can trace all my movements and where I go. They have given me a boundary in here. They have given me a boundary. This is the map. So I'm not allowed to leave where you can see the pink color in here. If I go further, that means I'm breaching bail conditions and I have to be taken back.
Oh really? Say again, brother, please.
You're free at last.
I'm free at last now. Allah Akbar.
The time when I was in prison, I knew HHUGS was an organization that helped me and helped my other Muslim brothers and sisters. The time when I was released and my family were with me, subjected under control order, and the police were harassing me and harassing my families, I didn't know anyone of the Muslim communities apart of HHUGS and very few others. HHUGS stood up firmly to challenge this oppression, and they helped the Muslim brothers and sisters to go through that difficult time. So you really need HHUGS. Please learn more about HHUGS.
My name is Jahina Amr and I am 12 years old. These are my brothers, Mishal, who is 10, Saif, who is 9, and Faris, who is going to be 8 tomorrow. We have some messages for the President of the United States about my father, Shakir Amr.
And where is he at the moment?
He is in Guantanamo Bay.
And how long has he been there?
He's been there for 8 years.
Do you miss your father?
Yes, a lot. Dear Barack Obama, I hope you are in good health. I am writing to ask you for my father's release. As you might know, my father has been away for 8 years. He was taken away since I was 4 years old. It has been most of my life. My brother Faris has never seen his father and misses him a lot. Sometimes he thinks other people are his father. Once a man came to do our garden. Faris had a lot of fun and laughed with him. When he left, Forrest asked my mom, "Is that my dad?" He has never felt what it's like to be with a father or to go out with him. Forrest has had no experience at all of what it's like to have a father, just like every child does. My mother is very patient, but sometimes when she misses him too much, she gets depressed. My mother is also a psychiatric patient. Whenever she gets depressed, we have to go to my grandparents' house, where my grandparents look after her. When she is ill, she is in bed day and night and can't do much. I really hate it when she gets depressed. At school, when it is time to go home, most of the children have their fathers pick them up, which makes me miss him even more. I never really got to do things with my father. Also, there is no reason for my father to be in prison. There have never been any charges made against him, and he is innocent. My father has suffered for 8 years in prison for no reason. I hope there can be a change now. He has got so many illnesses such as asthma and many physical problems. He is the only British resident there. Take that you understand this as a father and a husband. Nobody would like to be separated from their fathers or mothers. It is nowhere near fun to be without a father. We've missed him so much. I hope this letter can make a difference and that my father is released immediately. Thank you. From Johanna Amir, daughter of Shakir Amir.
I am Forrest Amir and my dad is Shakir Amir. Tomorrow is my 8th birthday. I want my dad back. I want to see how it feels to hug my dad. I want to go shopping. I want him to buy me toys. I want to go out. When I went to Saudi Arabia, I was looking for my dad. I feel upset to see that my dad cannot pick me up after school like others. I want to meet Barack Obama and ask him to release my dad because I feel sorry for him.